cool. So I got my boys, Jimmy here. I got Mawande, and I got PJ. And I just want to know, guys, Jimmy, thoughts on the game?
The boys started off really well. I think at the beginning of the game, we held it nicely. We got a good early lead from Pulisic, but things just started going downhill after that penalty, and then Arsenal just bossed the rest of the first half. Second half, we tried to come back, had some bad decisions go against us. It was shit. I won't lie. Like, it was shit.
Mawande, what do you think? Because I know we were all stressing about how bad the refs been and how the refs have been in the Premier League this season. What do you think of the refs' performance?
Firstly, dog, Chelsea fans have always been on the receiving end of the refs, about harsh calls. We've never been the favourites when it comes to refs, and it was
even
a common tradition, bro. In most Chelsea games, because if you look at history, even the Barcelona game, in the UEFA, bro, where Chelsea has always been on the receiving end. But this season, the refs have been atrocious. The VAR as well is also atrocious. A lot of bad calls. The keeper held the ball with his hand outside of the penalty area.
Hey. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know how that didn't go to VAR. I was like, how?
At all, bro. At all. And fair enough. I feel like Arsenal value had more chances than us as well. And I guess from the penalty that they scored, they were the better team throughout the game.
PJ, your thoughts on the game? I know you were really disappointed about this game.
I've wanted every trophy from the Super Cups, even though I felt like a lot of people thought, well, it's the first time around, so we're still inexperienced. I still felt like we could win, and we could have won, to be honest, had it not been for that VAR call as well. But I said, Kulapo,
with today's match, it was a penalty?
I did, but that wasn't a penalty in my opinion. But what I will say is Aubameyang was very smart because he was touched outside the box and then he fell inside. And it was so close to the line that you can't really fault the VAR for giving that as a penalty, to be honest. Other than that, for us, the match changed as soon as Kovacic got that yellow card the first time around. After that, we were just bad. Arsenal ran over us big time.
I think maybe he was scared to get the second yellow.
Yeah.
I don't think Kovacic is ever scared to get a yellow because he could be on a yellow and he'd still go for slide tackles and you're like, cheater, you're on a yellow.
I think
you know what I mean?
Maybe because it was the final, maybe it was
it's an important game today, bro.
Yeah,
so he can't be that reckless.
Yeah, it's the final.
Yeah,
if it's a red card, we saw how it was at the end. He was pretty much done. After he got the red, the game was done.
Yeah.
Aight, bro. I can take it. Oh, proud. I can take it. No problem.
Atlanta FC. Even our defense today, Jimmy. What do you think about our defense?
Look, our defense.
Rudiger look terrible.
Look. Our defense had their moments where they were on top of the game, right?
Yeah.
But there were those chances. See, just before halftime, that 5 minutes just before halftime, when they were pressing us high and our defense was on its heels when we were saying we just need halftime now to come right now.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Even those balls over the top, when you're pressing too high and then they just ping the ball over the top, you need pace to catch Aubameyang.
But don't you think maybe that was Frank Lampard's coaching that probably told him press high? Because it looked like at some point Rudiger was pressing the Arsenal defense at some point.
It was part of the tactics.
I think it was part of the tactics, but at the same time, Aubameyang, they just kicked the long ball. We know David Luiz always does that. Even at Chelsea, he used to kick the long balls.
Yeah.
And obviously, Aubameyang, the pace. I feel like that's why Azpilicueta got that injury. Because he had to.
Yeah, but when he went out, the player who should have come on was Tomori. Why? Tomori is one of our fastest players in the team. Not just defender, but players. Putting Christensen on was a bad decision because
I agree.
He did not seem to be, I don't know, in the game. What I I wasn't happy with that substitution
I thought-
for Frank, to be honest.
But
I thought Frank was going to change the shape after that and maybe put Kante.
That's what I was
because-
thinking.
We were in
Well, I
control
can
of the game
understand.
at that point still. And we
Well,
were
bro,
still
for me, like,
1-0
I
up.
understand why Frank put Christensen like over Tomori, bro, because Tomori's barely been playing this whole season. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Christensen has more game time, and when it comes to a final, like, you need a nigga that's been playing consecutively. Yeah, bro. So Ngayata Sumuntu, who wasn't playing that much throughout the season. So sure, like, it was a bad call, but I understand where the call came from.
Yeah. Another thing is, I would say that I would have understood if Kurt Zuma or Rudiger got injured and then they put Christensen in. But Azpilicueta, he doesn't really play as that traditional centre back. He plays like, he kind of like in between the centre back and like right back. He still kind of helps James. So I thought he's going to put in someone who can actually do that job.
And also go forward.
Mobility is not
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So,
But that shows like, yeah, bro, like, it shows like his inexperience as a coach, dog. Yeah, bro. Like, he's still got some to learn, bro.
But
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we got our play. Yeah, that's just it. Tactically and on the pitch, we just got our play.
Like, we
That's
did
just
get
it.
our play, bro.
I've actually been watching Arsenal, and I won't lie. Mikel Arteta's doing a pretty good job compared to what they started off as. At the
Did you see
beginning
the
of
goal?
season.
Do you see the goal that Pepe scored? Do you see where it started? It
Yeah,
started
I saw
from
that.
the
I saw
back.
that.
From
Hey,
the
I was
back.
praying. I was like, yo, VAR. Oh,
That Christensen foul, eh?
hey.
Hey.
See, I think after that, when Pepe scored that, well, didn't score, but it was offside. But after that, that's when Arsenal just started playing well, especially after the break. You know those breaks, the water break.
Yeah,
Arsenal just came in and they were controlling. I think,
we failed dismally.
They wanted it more. They were more hungry.
I was
Yeah.
about to say that.
For it.
Yeah,
I think it's also a thing of, with them, if they want it, they know they're going to Europa. And we already still top 4. It's just a trophy for us, you know.
Yeah, we were
So
in
they
that.
really want to go to Europe. They want to go to Europa. They want to keep Aubameyang. They want to keep these Lacazette and all that, you know. So they
But
really do want to.
even last season, had they won the Europa, they would have went to the Champions League. We had already qualified for Champions League, so really we're just playing for pride, if I'm being honest. They had more to play for it. So with this one, my thing was Chelsea always wins something. We could have a shit season, but we're bound to win something. So I was holding on to that today, to be honest. I was like, today we're definitely winning because, I mean, it's in our DNA to win. We always win all the time. So I was really disappointed, to be honest, when we lost. I won't lie.